twist my neck.
Hey, Parris, were you on the scout team as a freshman for this game?
Yeah, I was.
What was it like wearing those colors?
It was terrible. It was awful. I don't know. It wasn't a good look. But no, I mean, it was, at the end of the day, I had to help get the defense ready to play a big time game. So it's cool.
Do you remember who you were? Who your role was? No.
A long time ago.
What do you guys think about this pass defense? One of the best, not only in the Big Ten, but one of the best in the country. How have you guys been preparing so far this week for them?
You know, obviously, we realize that it's a big time game, but you know, I don't think our preparation changes. I think we prepare the same way. You know, we have been all weekend. That's at a high level, and you know, obviously, yeah, it's a rivalry game. You know, we're facing one of the top defenses, but at the same time, you know, we're a great offense here at Ohio State as well. So both teams are going to bring their best.
What's like maybe the biggest thing Coach Wilson's added to this offense? You played in this offense for a few years. Maybe you can name more than one thing. What's maybe the biggest thing he's added, Parris?
I think the biggest thing he's added is swag. He's just a guy that, you know, he's going to stick to his calls, you know, run his plays, and I feel like he just has so much swagger, you know, with his play calling, and you know, I think that's kind of built the players up. You know, now we kind of have our swagger back on the field.
Why is it still a rivalry when you've dominated lately?
You know, just because of the history of this game. You can date back, you know, so far, and I mean, Ohio State team up north is, you know, the biggest rivalry of all sport. No matter basketball, football, whatever it is, it's the biggest rivalry of all sport.
What happens if you guys slip and you say the M word? What does Coach Meyer do? Is there any like repercussions or anything like that?
I wouldn't know, because you know, no one's ever crossed that line.
Let it slip.
No, I don't think so. You learn from day one. You know, team up north. That's just what it is.
It's just like as soon as you step on foot here as a Buckeye, he ingrains in your head this is what it's all about this week right here.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk through the halls of Woody, like even like our pictures from the game, you never see, you know, the M word.
What if you had a geography test and the answer was Detroit, Michigan? Would you take the? Would you write it down or like?
Nah, we probably put a red X.
Are you allowed to say Wolverines?
Team up north. That's what we know of that. Y'all not gonna catch me slipping. So.
What do you expect from the KJM then this week?
You know, I expect them to play at an extremely high level. Not to mention, you know, the past few weeks, both of these guys have stepped up. But you know, on a stage like this, you know, rivalry like this, you know, you expect those guys just to play even harder just because what's at stake.
Hey, Parris, when you first got here, when Urban first got here, I think that JT was the first quarterback that they recruited. Urban helped build the program around him. Michigan right now is having quarterback issues in terms of not having the guy that they're building their program around. Can you talk just a little bit about what you think JT means to this program, and not just so much for this game or this year or anything like that, but more so about how the trajectory of the program is what it is because he was here to help it when it first started with Urban?
Well, I think, ever since I've been here, I've just known JT as one of the best leaders I've ever been around, and I think you know, he has some of the best characteristics to be a great leader, and obviously it shows every day, you know, in practice and games. And you know, he's a guy that has a lot of talent and you know, pushes past that. You know, every time he steps on the field, you know, I mean, he's broken so many records this season. And but I think the biggest thing that everyone notices in the locker room on the field is his leadership.
Can you picture this place without him?
No, not really. You know, even when, you know, Cardell and Braxton were here, you know, JT just kind of always stood out, you know, out of those two guys as a vocal leader and a guy that, you know, follow.
Parris, what would it mean to you as one of his receivers? JT could become the first quarterback to ever win 4 games against Michigan in this rivalry. What would it mean to you to be a part of that?
I think it's huge. Even, you know, some of the past records that he's broke, you know, recent games have been, you know, extremely humbling just to be with him and just be in that, you know, that game and that situation with him, because I mean, it's a big time achievement.
Parris, when you look at this Michigan defense, they lost 10 guys, but they're still fast. When you look at the back 7 guys like Devin Bush, David Long, Malik Hudson, what sticks out to you? What makes them as tough to go against as they are?
Well, you know, the team up north is they've always had great defense. You said they lost a couple of guys, but I mean, you watch film, you see an aggressive defense, you know, a team who plays man, and you know, you don't see them getting beat too much. You know, in a game like this, it's a rivalry game, so you can watch film, but you always got to expect, you know, they're going to play even harder just because of the rivalry.
Are you kind of